Good evening. The manhunt is over. The suspected 7-Eleven killer is behind bars tonight, the first night of what could be life in prison for a senseless, spur-of-the-moment murder.
3 young men accused of turning a night of drinking into a night of terror for innocent people at a convenience store across from UNM. News 13's Alex Tomlin has pieced together the chain of events that led up to the robbery and shooting.
Dick, Jessica, this is more than just a wrong place at the wrong time situation. The suspects made some spontaneous decisions that spiraled into murder. This is where it all ended early Tuesday morning.
When you see somebody, you never know that that's the last time you're going to see them. And I never thought that would be the last time I saw him. Chad
Mercer, the Army veteran and new father, gunned down inside the 7-Eleven at Central University where he worked.
It hurt me real bad. I mean, he's my neighbor. I felt sorry for the wife and the baby.
So how did this happen? It was a string of events, and police say these 3 men are responsible. Monday night, Dylan Villarreal and his friend, Julian De Herrera, and De Herrera's cousin, Eloy Aguilar, were partying. Villarreal and Aguilar went to this giant gas station to buy beer. Villarreal told cops Aguilar flashed the store security guard his gun when he left. They went back to De Herrera's home off West Central with their 18-pack. The 22-year-old shares this back house with his new wife and their baby. Just before midnight, the trio left. Aguilar needed a ride home from the other 2 because his car had an interlock in it from a 2010 DWI. As Villarreal drove toward UNM, he mentioned he needed gas, and that's when he says Aguilar told the other 2 he'd be up for robbing the store at the same time. When the men pulled up to the 7-Eleven, Aguilar went inside. Villarreal told De Herrera to rob the young people in a van parked in front of the store. Inside the van, 3 students who were waiting on their 2 friends who were buying water. Police say De Herrera stole the students' phone at gunpoint, including an iPhone. The 7-Eleven clerks took notice, and one came outside on the phone with the cops. The 2 students inside also realized what was going on outside and exited right as Aguilar charged into the store. Just seconds later, for some unknown reason, Aguilar fired off a shot, killing Chad Mercer, the other store clerk. De Herrera and Villarreal took off without Aguilar. So how did cops connect these 3 to the murder? That iPhone De Herrera stole. It had GPS, and cops tracked it straight to De Herrera's home yesterday. De Herrera told cops everything, then Villarreal did the same. As for Aguilar, cops traced him back to his own apartment near Comanche and I-25 this afternoon. Chad Mercer, the store clerk who was killed, had 3 small children. Neighbors say his girlfriend was notified yesterday morning and hasn't left their home since. Jessica?
Okay, Alex, as for the suspects, all 3 went to West Mesa High School. 1 graduated, 1 dropped out, and 1 finished up at an alternative school. Either they went off the deep end, for the crime spree, or they somehow managed to avoid being arrested the past few years because none of them have serious criminal records. A few years ago, this could have been a death penalty case. The DA's office says prosecutors could seek life without parole, which is the new alternative to death.